Sack pass it to all my go-getters. My name is Edgy, and in today's video, I want to talk about my first day being a remote online notary. First, let me go all the way back. To become an online notary, the first thing you have to do is choose a platform. So the platform that I chose was a platform called Notarize. It's a very popular platform. My first goal and mission was to get approved. You know, the process was a little bit long because they have to train you, they have to check all your credentials. I went to a group training first online, and then they trained me one-on-one. So once all that was good, I remember it clearly. I was coming from the gym, and then boom, I got a notification. They told me, congratulations, you're ready to go live on Notarize. I was excited. I was hyper. I was getting off the gym. That day, I didn't have no freelance clients. So that day, I was going to do Uber Eats. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to do Uber Eats that day. I was hype. So I sit down right when I'm about to start doing it. I think to myself, oh, shoot, this is about to get real. All of this studying and getting ready, right? Because I was doing the whole process. Because not only I invested to become a remote online notary, I also invested to become a loan signing agent. So, you know, I kind of invested a lot of money doing these things. But finally, I was ready to start getting some experience. But I started getting butterflies in my stomach because it's like things are about to get real. It's one thing when you're studying and you're getting ready and you're daydreaming and you're like, okay, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. This looks easy. When I get on the computer, all I have to do is click this. It's one thing to think like that, and it's a whole different ball game when you actually have to do it for real. When it was time for me to start, I started overthinking. I was like, oh shoot, I actually gotta do this now. I was like, oh man, you know, I don't want to mess up these people's documents. I genuinely want to help them. I don't want to like notarize it the wrong way and then they have to do it again, or I notarize it and I'm not supposed to, and then something happened where I get sued and then they take my commission and I can't be a remote online notary. I can't be a loan signing agent, and then they take out blah, 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 blah. And then I was like, I stopped myself and I started thinking. I took a deep breath. I was like, calm down, Edgy. Now it's your time to get experience. All that talking you was doing, all those videos you've been doing on YouTube, now it's time for you to put in that work. Okay, so I had to talk to myself because I'm an introvert. I like the idea of being online, but at the same time, when you go online, you still gotta interact with the person. People could feel energy. So even if the person is not a therapist or psychologist, the person could still sense if you're nervous. The person could still sense if you know what you're doing. So if you don't know what you're doing, the person could feel it, even if they're looking at you from a computer screen. I digress. I kind of like calmed down, and then I was like, you know what, let me go online. So I chose to go online yesterday. So I was online from 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. It was a bit slow because it was nighttime. So the first thing that I noticed when I went online, you get a notification. When you get a notification, you're gonna hear a ring. It sounds like a telephone ring. You just have to click on it. And when you click on it, you're going to go live with the person. But it's pretty quick. Usually it only rings for like 2 seconds because there's other notaries online. It's kind of like you're competing with other notaries, right? You just gotta be quick on your hands and click on the notification. So I end up doing 5 notarizations that day, and I made $500.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
Nah, I'm playing. I did not make $500. Okay? I made 5 notarizations that day, and I've made $26. It's not much. I was excited first because I got the butterflies out my stomach. Once I started doing the first one, I did the second one, I did the fourth one, I did the fifth one. I started getting in the groove, and then I was like, okay, this ain't so bad. It wasn't bad because for every notarization, they pay you $5. Now the company gets $25 because they're the one that's giving you the clients, because realistically, you're not really doing anything. You just go online whenever you want, and then the notification pops and you just click on it. That's all you have to do. So I do not mind getting my $5. If I notarize 20 documents, I make $100, and that's fine with me. because I'm a new notary. I need the experience. Getting clients is not easy. I'm still planning on doing loan signings. So I'm gonna be doing loan signings, and then I'm gonna be doing remote online notary. But I made $26. The reason why I made $26 instead of $25 is because they pay you $1 for each additional stamp. If there's somebody that needs 2 stamps, they're gonna give you one additional dollar, right? So there was this one person that I notarized a document for. He needed 2 stamps. So because of that, I made an additional dollar. Technically, I did 6 notarizations, but there was one I couldn't do because it was an I-9 form, so I didn't count that one. It took me like 8 minutes to do a notarization, and honestly, it's supposed to take me 5 minutes. But since it's my first time, I'm trying to take my sweet time. I don't want to rush into it because there's certain things you have to do depending on your state. It's more than just adding your seal. There's certain things you have to add in the document depending on the state that you're in. So I'm looking forward to the future when it comes to remote online notary. I'm gonna keep you guys updated on how everything goes. You know, after a week, I'll do another video updating you guys on how it's going. And one thing that I like about being a remote online notary, it doesn't require a lot. With loan signing, you have to buy a printer, you have to buy a bunch of stuff, which I'm still gonna do loan signing, of course. But you have to drive, there's a lot of things you have to do. With the remote online notary, even though you get paid less, it's easier. It's not a burden, right? It's not like you have to buy a car, you have to buy this, you have to buy that. Most likely you already have internet. And if you already have your notary commission, you just apply to become an online notary, and then boom, just like that, you go online. You could do as much as you want or as little as you want. And I think that's pretty good. But anyways, guys, thank you all for watching this video. I'm gonna keep you guys updated on everything. My name is Edgy, and I'm out.